got us. Well, damn, we are back again.
Having a ball.
Fucking ball. This segment is brought to you by the Unfucked Art.
Yes.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Healerland. This is all things holistic. I can't even begin to tell you. If you go to Facebook, you can see the beauty of it, but truly, you gotta put your fucking feet on the ground. Literally. Get your ass grounded. Get on fuck. Come to the fuck fun.
It's amazing. It's a great place to be. It's a space. I mean, shit, the
breeze.
It's beautiful. It's so amazing. And I'm so glad that we can
the ancestors are working.
What we're doing in such a beautiful space. Yeah. So today we're going to talk about bad seeds.
Ooh, all this fucking land. You got 20 acres out here of good soil. I said the other day, good seed on good soil equals a good harvest. Now, take me back to my coach days. It'll give you fruit. It'll feed you.
Here come the preacher. Bingo.
But there's such thing as, they say if you have a bad seed on good soil, it's still a bad seed. Oh. What up, that coach? Talk to me, man. Bad seed.
So,
live from the unorthodox corner.
Yeah, everything that we do is unorthodox. It's nothing. There's a whole lot of education between us. There's a whole lot of experience, life between us. There is almost 100 years between us.
Y'all see this beauty?
This one right here.
This brown one.
Right here. 70s, baby.
Did you hear that?
Straight from the deep. Yeah. Almost 100. Right there. Right there. New York, all of New York, just right there. Sexy as shit.
But West African and European.
But today you are
a good seed. Some of the bad seeds.
So in my book, there's a whole lot of information that has taught me a lot of stuff, and it's helped me, and hopefully it can help you. And I want to share an excerpt, so I'm going to read a little bit of that. And I'm jumping right in. It's not the beginning. I'm just jumping in. I don't like debt because I don't like to work. If I have any debt, that means I don't have, excuse me, I'm going to read that again. If I don't have any debt, that means I don't have to get my ass up and go absolutely anywhere. I have what you call the cost of living. Shit that goes on regardless to what the fuck you do. Unless you go 100% off the grid. And even that's not 100%, excuse me, because you're still using shit that does come from places that was created in a factory. Off-grid, 100% is everything from the earth. Your clothes, everything. So when people say off-grid, be mindful that they are probably talking about, what is it?
Suburban life?
No, minimal.
Minimalistic. Because there's levels to that shit too. You know, you gotta go from the city to the suburbs to the fucking sticks.
And then you graduate.
Yes, this is essential.
So I am not going to go and get somebody's shit and not pay them for the shit that I got from them, which would require me to get my ass up and go to work. Bingo! We've already established I don't like to do that, so I'm not doing that. Don't sow bad seeds.
Bad seeds. Bad seeds might fail. I'm hearing you. They might fail to germinate. They will produce weak plants. Yield poor fruit.
Don't go pick up shit that you don't want to go to work for.
Yeah, that would be stealing.
Don't go beating people across the head to go pay for some shit that you asked for. Lesson number 1. Don't live above your motherfucking means.
Keep that shit
Ta-da!
simple. You know, here's what I found out.
Kiss!
Keep it simple, sexy.
Keep it simple, sexy.
But I'm stupid motherfuckers. Keep it simple, stupid.
Right, because they out there.
They out there. reality of it is, I love that. Accountability in all fucking things.
Yeah.
The older that I am now, and I know this is so sexy because she did just say this almost 100 years ago, I really have come to a place of, I don't need that shit. You can get a little closer. Y'all want y'all to see what this look like nearly 100
No, I
years.
just want to look in your eyes when we talk and not the side of your ear. Because I want to see what you're doing.
What I've come to find out is I don't need it. I was going through my closet the other day and I was like, damn, I don't remember
Which
who
part?
I was.
Which part? Which part?
The handbag part of the closet.
You don't need which part.
The unnecessary shit. For me, I accumulated a lot of stuff, mainly clothes. I got an addiction with fashion.
So let's put a pin in that part. How did you accumulate it? Let's talk about transactions. That was a really, really amazing thing that you shared, and I think we touched on it the last episode.
Yes.
It's so good and it bears repeating.
So I had a lot of transactions. I would patronize a lot of businesses because I thought those were my homegirls, my friends.
Well, according to your definitions, they
I was supporting my homegirls.
But they
in their
weren't
business.
relationships.
They weren't relationships. They were transactions. But I made the mistake of, I came to the reality of that transaction. I wasn't able to call it in the midnight hour. I wasn't able to get on my sick bed and say, "Come see about me," because it ended at 87, 89 US dollars. That's where it ended. But if I go through my closet now, I see all of my transactions.
And that's some shit.
All the energy
The
with
seeds,
those.
the
The seeds that were
How is
planted.
that?
Because when I look at them, I know every day. I know what I wore. I know where I was at when I did it. I even know the damn photo I took with it. It made an impartation.
So
But what it did was
the harvest.
When the seed that grew from that was overcompensation.
From them or you?
No, from me. The seed that grew from that was the need to impress people. My stuff, I put a value on my stuff. So if you saw my stuff, you knew that I was worth something. Catch that. I thought that my stuff, because the seeds that I planted, the lack of financial responsibility that I was exhibiting, I was being completely irresponsible. I was balling, y'all. I thought I had arrived. But instead of me planting seeds of stability for long term, so that seed could grow, my finances could grow, maybe invest in some land so that when I fell on my back, I had somewhere to go. Maybe to go get a 401k.
So what I heard you say is in the last year and a half, you learned some shit.
I done learned some shit.
Go ahead with your
learned some shit. I done went and planted. I told people the other day, if the first fucking seed you planted didn't work, go plant another seed.
Wait. If the first seed that you planted didn't work, go plant another seed.
Didn't yield the fruit you wanted. It didn't yield what you wanted.
Hold on. Planting seeds. You don't just willy-nilly seeds. So if you put some shit in the ground over there and it didn't come back, don't just go and put some more shit in the ground.
Well, not that ground either.
Wait. How did I put it in the ground?
How did you put it in the ground?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Examine how you did whatever it is that you did.
What were you attached
Instead of
to?
just going and put more in there. It may be some shit that you need to purge. So I said something.
Yes. What were you attached to?
There it is. So I said something to a group of ladies that I was hanging out with when I was home in the D. And they said it resonated. It was about my story, little bits and pieces. I had no idea that it was that big.
Well, we plant a seed every time where we go. And to that point, a lot of us have planted seeds and we look around and wonder, where the fuck did this come from? You.
So one of the conversations we were having is, don't plant seeds that your children can take.
Yes.
That's another episode in the chapters and books and shit. I learned.
Somebody got to pay that price.
Well,
but
but no one teaches you. Because, of course, all of the theology that has something to do with reaping and sowing, but the one that we know best talks about it more than anything because it's monetized so much. So here we go, boom, or just the fucking offering. However, it's not but where are you sowing it?
What ground is it going in?
You know what I'm saying? Just out of ignorance. So you've just sown a whole seed into more ignorance. Because you don't even understand why the fuck you sowing the seed.
And wonder my confusion is like, hey, what's up? Confusion doesn't pop up.
Everybody still stuck.
Stuck. Seeds. Seeds are spells. We've cast them. Y'all call them
So now, how does
generational
that
curses.
mean? What does that mean? Okay, so you say you cast spells, and then oops, there's a witch. There's a witch. So when you are in kindergarten and you start to learn how to spell, it's called a Friday spelling test.
Yeah, spelling bee.
And so the spelling bee is, that's graduated. But every Friday we would have a spelling test.
Apple.
And so whenever you do that, it's spelling. I mean, I don't know how else to say without getting into so many other conversations. But it's spelling. So you're casting the spell every time you say, yeah.
You're manifesting.
So
let me bring it closer.
So whoa. Here's something to think about. Here's something to think about. When they tell you to repeat the scriptures because you're sowing a seed.
Yes.
And so if I'm repeating a scripture, I'm casting a spell.
Yes.
Right? So I'm sowing a seed and I'm repeating because I can tell you that when I was organized religion, and that's how I believed. That's what I did. I shut the world off and I found some scriptures on faith and healing, and I would repeat those things all day, every day. Cut my phone off. I went through all of that, and it worked. It worked. So, what do I take from? You know what I'm saying? Right. Am I saying so now that I've identified as spelling, and I'd say, well, you quote the scripture. Cast a spell, because to me it's the same as to the ritual. Yes. We take in his blood, and we are doing the Great Commission. Great Commission is going in the highways and the hedges. That is Matthew.
This is for the body. Communion.
Thank you. It is called communion. And so when you take communion and you take his blood and you eat his body and you say these things, it sounds like, but come on, let's talk about it. It's a ritual.
It's a ritual. It's ritualistic. It's the first Sunday of every month. And you dress in white. But if we go and dress in white, it's blood.
And it's bones. And it's a thing.
Sacrament.
But it's a saying behind it.
Yes.
And it sounds like you're casting a spell on ritual. So you call it whatever you call it, so it makes it comfortable for you.
Does it feel good to you, though?
Yeah, it feels good. It felt very great to me because that's what I was told. That's how, the brain works. I mean,
but now when I think about it,
but then when you go and
cannibalistic, take and eat of my body. Can't quite get there. Jeffrey Dahmer, no. So,
but how many years did you do it though?
For a long time. I was born in it. Church of God in
Oh, baby.
No, it's okay. Lessons, life, maturation, ascension, growth. Those are I've learned. So to your point, what I've begun to now is go out and cancel out those bad seeds.
How do you feel like you cancel out bad seeds?
Acknowledging. By being accountable for them. And ensuring that they're no longer on repeat or in use or dug up and then canceled out. I will say that again. Being accountable for them, first and foremost. No victim, none of that. I did this. This was my choice.
Use the other one.
Not to repeat it again. No longer rehearsing it, not redoing it. That's conscious. That's consciousness. Choosing to be conscious about my shit. Dogma. When I first Dharma. Now this is getting to his head.
So this is love.
Yes, this is
Love is introduced to the world. This is love. My hat. My hats are part of my personalities and how I feel. So in the last episode, I didn't get to talk about her, but she's sexy. I can go back and check her out. She was
Fine.
the brown one. And the brown one is, she's excitement. She is brown. She is culture. She is pure magic. Just pure magic. But this beauty is called love. We have, in society, love has been painted as such, so many things, and so many wonderful, beautiful colors. And then black has been painted in such a hard,
very dark
color. And so today I want you all to understand. The black is beautiful. And it comes in all shades and all colors. And today it's wrapped in chocolate.
Isn't she beautiful?
But thank you. But it's something that I do on purpose, because when people see something like this, they think of Gothic, they think of what, I want to be careful, but what the world knows is evil, those things that, and it's not that.
Right.
This isn't.
Right.
This is love. This is what love looks like. I think love looks like something, y'all. Y'all gonna hear me say that a lot. Love looks like something, and to me, this is what love looks like.
It goes back to love of self, identifying who you are, and being okay, as you always say, with being okay.
Yeah.
Being okay with owning this. Like last night, or should I say the last episode, you saw titties popping out, right? Red hair, this is me. I'm the red one. I wanted to embody all of that, but I can take it to a level of crazy, sexy, cool. Big vibes, they vibes. I can take it there.
Give me some. Give me some. Give me some. Hey.
I can take it there, right? And I love it because I'm versatile. Red is, the power, the energy thereof. I'm fire. But I'm also air, right? And so I have so many personalities, and I've been able to identify them.
Yeah.
And the seeds that they planted. And the seeds that they represent in my life. You have fun with being who you are. Yes.
I'm air, and I just flow, and I love being out. And so that's why this is my place of moving. So when I have invited you guys into a place, that is my movie. Just understand that you got to get special to get into my
Yes. Welcome back. So glad to have you listen. Bad seeds. It's hot. But we're in a sexy place.
It's hot. It's hot. And I like the heat. And it's sexy. And she glistening, and I'm glistening. But when I tell you, I had to go walk, y'all. And I got in the sun. So it's just hot. I'm not flashing, y'all, but I'm.
Now, yeah, the flashes are amazing. The seeds you are planting, tap into, Brown. I need you to tap into legacy. What are you planting? Wills or bills? Because I was raised to believe that a seed produces after its own kind. And so, what does true legacy look like?
I have to learn how to pause when I drink water. Because I could just drink a whole bottle. So there's a story that I want to tell y'all, and we're gonna get back to legacy. But so I was in the car with one of my really good girlfriends, and we're just hanging out, and so we had a milkshake, and we both had the same size milkshake, the same kind of milkshake. It was the same size. And we put the straw in it. And she started drinking her milkshake. And then I couldn't drink my milkshake. So, what? Okay. So I'm trying to be nice about
couldn't you drink your milkshake?
Okay. So, my straw didn't have a hole in it. Let me get to the point. My straw didn't have a hole in it. I just realized that my jaw muscles ain't as strong as hers. Because this motherfucker, girl, when I tell you, she was just sucking it like it was water. And I was like, how, bitch, how you doing that?
Is it that she was sucking it, or was it just too small?
Okay, so here's the deal. We both had the same milkshake.
Okay.
I couldn't get shit through my straw. She was drinking through her straw like it was water.
How's that working out for you?
I learned some shit. In between that happening and
strong muscles.
Strong. But that is so that's where that came from. I don't know if y'all caught why that entered the conversation. But
gifted.
Strong ass throat. Just
there's room. There's gifts. The gifts make rooms for you.
And I asked her. I said, "Do you have?" I asked her, "Does she have the super hold technique?
Oh.
Did she have a super hold technique? How did it? Where did that shit come from?
I think
how are you drinking it? And she talking to me, and she's sucking the milkshake, and she driving, and I'm over here, and I'm like, my third eye them came out and sat on the damn girl, just everything. Like, okay, look, because now you doing too much. Stop with this milkshake. And I did. I put it down. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a spoon. And I had to wait till we got back to get a spoon for my shit. And she was just like, damn, I'm done. I'm like, you done? Are you done? I can't even start with this one.
Maybe her milkshake was just watered down.
No. We looked at the consistency. She lifted it. I was trying not to get into the details of the shit because I'm trying to ease through the story to keep it funny. But she got a gift. You hear me?
She got a chiseled jawline. Yes. So when you see them couture jaws, just know they're working on something. Don't mind us. We have fun around this bitch. Out here in the sticks. Yeah.
Out here in the sticks. The sticks is a really good place to be.
Laughter is necessary medicine, period. That is the holistic tip of the day. Laughter is very, very necessary. Very necessary.
It's so necessary. So back to true legacy.
Legacy is not gender biased. Can I say that?
Come on.
It's not gender biased.
Come on.
It doesn't have a role.
Okay.
Legacy is a requirement on your bloodline. That's how I see it. It is a requirement. You didn't come here to be idle and chill and chit chat. You came here to be an extension. The biggest excitement of my life, on top of all the good shit that I get to do, is that I got a grandbaby on the way.
For the grandbaby?
Yes. Don't look like it. I got a whole fucking grandbaby.
And we're so excited.
So excited on the way.
We are so excited.
That's my true legacy.
We're so excited. So I have 2 granddaughters, and they're my Autumn and my Nami. They're 6 months apart, and they are my favorite. Oldest granddaughter is Nami, and my favorite youngest granddaughter is Autumn. And grandchildren change your life. They do. They change your the way you just move. As sexy as I am, I know I said that. They've changed me in a lot of ways. Yeah, like some of the sexy, all of my real sexy shit. I'm still, I'm still her Yaya. Autumn calls me Yaya. Nami calls me Galaxy. So we're gonna figure out some shit.
What am I gonna be called? It will not be Grandma. This is grand, but it won't be Grandma.
Yeah, I'm so grand, and you better know it.
I'm grand. I'm grandiose. I'm extra. If extra was a person, that is me. However, we're gonna find a good name. Whatever. It's gonna be a beautiful baby. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for you guys. I'm just gonna read this little excerpt about True Legacy.
Come on with it.
Again, we just jumped in. It's not what we're talking about the grandchildren. If you have grandchildren and you are blessed to materialize things and have a plan. Okay, so I'm going to say something before I finish reading. If you can't grandchildren and you are blessed to own material things, the plan is for you to give it to your grandchildren in hopes that your children, the parents, raised the grandchildren properly, whereas the grandchildren will share their wealth with their parents. Thus, you have thus you have to leave a legacy for your children and their children. But you did it through your grandchildren. The children will benefit from the seeds that they've sown in their own children's lives. My grandchildren. Your children will then see the seed that they've sown in their own child's life by the child's response to them. My grandchildren. Now, this thing is twofold because even as a grandparent, congratulations, you will definitely see the seed that you've sown and or the verbal seed that your children have sown concerning you when you're not even present. Conversations are a whole beautiful thing, but they can be really, really ugly when you're not present sometimes. Based on the behavior of the grandchildren and how they treat you as the grandparent, it can come out. And it can come out in all kinds of ways. It can come out in flowers. It can come out in ugly mud pies that aren't meant for fun. It can come out in total disrespect. So every seed sown will harvest, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. Every seed sown will harvest something.
So we're planting wills over here. We're planting estates. We're planting estates that are not necessarily tangible, spiritual, mental, emotional. I had a chance to observe your granddaughter, your Yaya. I had a chance to Autumn opening up a box from her Yaya. And that energy of excitement is an excitement. She has willed learning. You've willed learning. An excitement for learning. You've willed legacy. The okay to be as creative as possible. These are my observations.
Okay.
You got you got the baby painting sneakers. Oh, you done willed it that she can be anything. She can be creative, she can be a designer, she can be an orthodontist. She can be all of those
things. She has this bag.
She's been out here working on the farm too.
Yes, she's definitely been out on the farm.
She's been out here.
But she has this bag and it has all of her stethoscope and just all of her tools because sometimes she's a doctor. So the other day she was playing dress up with her mom, and I said, "Oh," because I call her Tinky Winky. So, "Oh, my Tinky Winky," and she says, "Oh, no." She says, "No, I'm not Tinky Winky. I am a nail tech, and Mommy is my customer." Oh, I said, "Oh, okay,
enterprising
nail tech,
customer."
And this is the customer. The customer's nails look. So we had this whole conversation about her being, and then she goes, "Mommy, I have to use the bathroom. Can you help me?" And then my daughter goes, "So I'm Mommy now?" She goes, "Yes, because I need help." Knowing, and she's only 2.
And you
and she won't be 3 until November.
That's confidence.
That's her parents. Her parents are kick ass. Her village as a whole. We kick ass. But when I tell you, it's the ones that spend time with their children.
Yes.
You know, it's 3 of them all together. But only they spend time, and they pour into.
Yes.
So like the little things that I do when I'm present, because we live so far apart, they show up when I'm gone. I taught her paper mache while we were visiting, and so she's in her bedroom. She went and got a bowl and some newspaper. She didn't add any flour, but she had paper and water all over. Dad comes in, says, "Autumn, baby girl, what you doing?" "Yaya taught me how to make paper crochet."
An executioner.
Bingo.
Legacy.
Just so many wonderful things when you can sit back and you can enjoy your legacy, as beautiful as it is.
And you've planted seeds.
So my legacy, how I feel about legacy might be, it's because this is unorthodox.
Yes.
Legacy is me imparting information, that old cliche thing or whatever they call it. I can teach you how to fish versus giving you a fish sandwich. Because if I teach you how to fish, then you can survive for life. But if I give you a fish sandwich, when your stomach gets hungry, you know what I'm saying? You're going to starve to death. So I love information, and I love giving information so that you can make better choices. Because in my mind, in my theology, the secret to life is choices. So I want the legacy to continue.
And I love that, because my legacy looks like resource. My legacy looks like leaving places where people can continue to feed off of what we've done.
Yes, I'm trying for that. Yeah. And in the spirit of legacy, I'm making things known. She have never ever knows. Lady Chi is what I affectionately call my sister. Loves elephants, and so in my travels, I found 2 elephants.
Wow.
And the trunks are out. And this is a part of me giving my sister legacy. Because I love you. I love her so much.
Wow. So, yeah. Do you see how that looks like the world?
I do, and that's why I give you that one, because this one. This is
wow. Yeah.
And it's my interpretation of how I feel about it. And I'm so glad that you see whatever it is you see.
Yes. Wow.
It feels good too.
Yeah. And I'll have this forever. And I'm that person that I acquire things.
Legacy. There are things that we have, and we put our juju on it and make it feel, and then we pass it on to her. And then I have daughters and granddaughters, and then you're having babies. And just all that.
Yeah. I'm so excited about what can be, what I'm going to find out.
We're excited. So thank you so much for allowing me the space to share about my legacy and how I feel about this, my legacy, because it's a big deal for me.
I love that. We have a kind of a segment called Ask the Guru, Holistic Health Tip. Because we love things that seed naturalism. Like this one loves cooking in her house. She loves seeing her food, touching her food. I'm learning I love cooking. Cooking is very healing for me. It's very cathartic. What's that one tip, Guru, we could ask that we can put out there?
What makes me a guru?
No, not you the guru, but like what's that one tip, holistic tip?
Like the
advice.
The stuff that I would just say.
Yes, the shits and the giggles. That'd be so real.
Just being up top, like real shit. Being up top about what's really happening, what's really going on with currency, things that move. What's going on with your credit, what's going on in your community, what's going on your block, who's the mayor, what's really happening, how are things moving, what are they voting about? I'm not telling you to vote, because here we go, y'all ready? I have my own opinions about all of the shit and understand that it's all unorthodox. But what I am saying is to stay aware. Take nothing for granted. In this season that we're coming into fall, immune system. We always talk about, everybody's talking about immune system. Okay. However, it's the only thing that you have if you're used to taking over-the-counter medications to do things. If we go into a COVID situation times 2 for whatever the reason, and then if we go into that situation and the pharmacies shut down again and you can't get to whatever you're going to get to. How are you going to survive? Maintaining your diet, the things that go in your body, being aware of it now. Don't wait until somebody says, "Oh, well, you know you have gout." You know your body. You know your big toe hurt, and you know that tooth over there ain't right. Take your ass to a dentist. Stop buying all them damn Jordans and get you some. Get your mouth fixed. Go get you a massage. Go see a chiropractor. Go put some money into you. Stop allowing people to dictate how you spend your money.
Right.
Spend your money on you so you can feel better and it can feel good to you. Ain't no sense in you having all of this beautiful body and everything on the inside is fucked up. Why? Because you don't want to spend no money on your body, but you want to spend some money on some of this shit. So that's my 2 cents.
Being holistic
is
absolutely. I'm passionate about alternate therapies and the things that make sense. So, give her something.
Great one.
Will there be one?
There is always one.
Listen, tune in real quick for the next episode. I cannot wait.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire, and it was.
Why is pussy that comes with its own pocketbook such a problem?
Yeah.
Let me say that one more time.
That was a deep part of my book, and that's going to be great conversation. I think that might go for the whole.
It's going to be a whole conversation.
A whole conversation, because pussy
that
comes with its own pocketbook should never be a problem in some situations. And then in some situations, it is a problem, and I can see why it's a problem. So we're going to dive into all of the conversations, about the conversations and the opinions. And whatever you want to talk about, don't forget to leave it in the comments, please. Because we like you. Because that's for real.
And why is an investment?
A whole wise one. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We got some shit to talk about next time. Kisses. Yeah, that's what's. The glistening is happening. Take the glasses off and let the